this mind in matter doesn't have a means or a method to express itself without the physical plane. So the two, in a sense, work together as one. You might think of this one as having a vibratory framework. That is, as our emotions and feelings change, the structure of our body changes, and we can see that in the shape and form of the body, the way the musculature and the skeletal framework is influenced by the feelings that flow between the two levels of self-expression, the body being a more grosser level of feelings, and feelings being a more grosser level of mind. And that origin, in essence, starts within the inner self, the very source of all things in the physical. What has lately struck me as very fascinating is that which we call mind or soul or self, the inner source, has no structure in itself, but yet it's able to have influence. So in that sense, it's a force. It's without the particulate framework of the body, it doesn't have a way to manifest, but yet it has this incredible ability to give shape and form to physical structure. So when we're talking about the body, we're in essence really speaking about the soul, the self, and its influences in the particle framework of the body. So when we get back to the origins of somatics, we're really speaking about the way or methodology of soul, of self, its effort to express itself and to be in the physical plane as an object. So being is really a story of how the soul or the self seeks to express its center on the world. So the world itself, in the sense of having many separate entities or bodies, is also expressed, or is an expression, I should say, of the collective soul, the inner self, as it in its oracular kind of way strives to manifest its meaning as a whole. So the stress points and problems, the ailments that plague the physical world as a whole, reflect its attempt to express itself, to be in the physical and to manifest those points where it doesn't have a flow between its desire to be and its manifestations as a collective, are the points where you have imbalances. Those points are crisis points, and you might think of those areas in the world like the Middle East, for example, where there's so much spiritual unrest and transformation, and there you see some of the effects of this, of the collective psyche on the collective soma, so to speak, the world body, the global body as a whole. So you see what we're striving to do as a whole here is to find ways of freeing up the blocked energy in those points. Those points are locked up. They're locked into a struggle between two energy flows. The energy flow, so to speak, between the past and future. The inability to let go of a set pattern of thinking, of being, of feeling. And feeling here is very significant because, in essence, the very nature of the body is expressed through our emotional framework. So we talk about the body, or the global body as a whole, the collective self. We're really talking about the emotional framework that expresses the beliefs and ideas of the people, especially spiritual ideas. So, because what we're here's someone, I'm referring back to the idea of the soul, the self, and the mystical qualities, the oracular qualities of somatics here in the Sanskrit and ancient Vedic concepts.